A Saskatchewan entrepreneur was in Lloydminster yesterday to speak to local women about her journey in the business world. Eric Friesen reports.
Rachel Mielke, the founder and CEO of Hilberg & Burke, is an inspiration for women everywhere. In less than a decade, she grew her Regina-based jewelry company into an internationally recognized brand. Mielke's success in business has given her the platform to help women reach their full potential.
Hilberg & Burke is focused on so much more than just creating beautiful jewelry. We are also passionate about how do we make women really find their inner sparkle and inspire them to share it with the world. So that's a big part of why I wanted to be here today.
The sparkle movement started with a pair of earrings designed to give women confidence.
I love the similarities between sparkle and who we are as women, and really just finding our unique and special traits, our special bits of sparkle that we can share with the world. So I think there's such a beautiful synergy between sparkle and between who we are as women.
Mielke's own sparkle stood out to the women in attendance.
The most powerful thing that I took away from the Inspiring Women's Conference is the fact that our community of females here in Lloydminster and area, of course, are so strong. There's such talent and perseverance and tenacity and resilience that lives within every single one of us.
I think she resonated with me a lot because that kind of message is the whole reason why I'm going back to be a teacher. I was just finding I wanted to outreach within my own community more, and I was finding I really wanted to do that with kids.
Although it's not always easy, Mielke insists women do not have to choose between being successful in business and having a family.
Finding a way to, be okay with the challenges that you have coming at you from every single direction. It's sort of like you never get to the destination of that. You're always working on it, and you sort of just come to a point where you find peace with the different roles that you play.
Eric Friesen, Newcap News.
The Lloydminster and District SPCA is preparing for what could be one of the busiest adoption weeks in 2018. It begins at 5 p.m. on Valentine's Day with an adoption event at Pet Value that also features a kissing booth. People can take a picture sharing a kiss with SPCA animals or their own pets for $5. The proceeds will go towards SPCA operating costs.
For those that maybe really love their pets or don't have anyone special on Valentine's Day, why not share the love with your pet, because they love you unconditionally.
Those festivities are immediately followed with PetSmart's National Adoption Weekend, which runs February 16th to 18th.
We regularly do have our cats there, but this is an opportunity for additional animals, particularly dogs, to be on hand and available for adoption for people to come and visit.
Anyone taking photos is encouraged to share them on social media with the hashtag SPCA Love. And with Valentine's Day quickly approaching, some local businesses are doing everything they can to make sure that you are ready for the big day. Ryan Craig reports.
From beautiful flowers, heart-shaped jewelry, to cakes and sweets, local businesses in Lloydminster have many options that provide the right touch for Valentine's Day.
Roses is the big thing, chocolates, teddy bears, all that stuff. We have it here. Something that we're promoting is the biggest day of romance. It's a big giveaway. We've got over 2,000 in prizes. So the biggest one is $700 diamond earrings from Richardson's Jewelry.
Along with the flowers and the jewelry, there's another big part of the Valentine's holiday that many people take interest in.
For Valentine's Day, we have some chocolate gift presents. It can be filled with chocolate, homemade chocolate, and chocolate-covered strawberries too.
Regardless of which route you take, all of these businesses will warn of waiting too long to get your gifts and orders in, as it does get very busy.
We have big lineups, and it's great to see people. It's very chaotic in here. We hire about 6 to 8 more staff, and we just go.
Last day for pre-order it's February 12th. Yeah, it's Monday.
Ryan Craig, Newcap News.
This is Newcap Sports.
Holy Rosary Senior Girls basketball team entered the season ranked in the top 10 3A schools in Alberta. Maybe a little surprising given the graduation of a key piece last season. But there is reason for optimism, and it comes in the form of a small yet dynamic package. Lance Phillips reports.
Under head coach Josh Lyons, the Holy Rosary Raiders senior girls basketball team has always been successful. And to some degree, that's still the case this season. But it's been far more difficult given the loss of Eliza Banez to the ACAC after last season.
You know, we're still trying to figure out how to play, losing a #1 point guard. Eliza was, you know, she saw the court incredibly well, right? She knew how to move the ball up the floor. She knew how to attack. And so we just need to do that as a group better.
Part of that group is the Raiders' newest addition, Angela Henry. The grade 10 student moved to Lloydminster from Saskatoon before season start and has been a nice addition for a team desperately needing a presence at the point.
I think after their last point guard left, they were really looking for someone to help them in that aspect, and they welcomed me in really well. And even at my first tryout, I felt really welcome, and I felt like it was a good environment, and I like the team. I like everybody on our team.
You know what? She's aggressive. She likes to score, wants to shoot. And that's a little bit of what we needed. You know, it was very difficult replacing somebody like Eliza, but having someone who wants to be that player, she can be.
I sometimes feel the pressure, but I know I have to always think about myself as someone different. And although she was good, I could be as good as her or even push myself to be more. And I just try to remind myself that we're different people and we play different, but to know I could be that leader on this team is a thing I want to work towards.
Henry's offensive abilities speak for themselves, especially at her young age. But it's another quality about her game that Lyons likes the most, despite her 5'2" stature.
Fearlessness. You know, she's not afraid to drive into the big bodies inside. She wants to bounce off of players and make that bucket. She wants to be that person to take that shot at the end of the game. And that's something you can't teach.
I like to push the ball. When I get to help someone score, it makes me happy to know that they're having as much fun as I am. So as long as everyone on our team is having fun, that's the most important part to me.
And that kind of attitude is something that can't be taught either. Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports.
Welcome back, folks.
Yeah.
And, I must say, Gerard, as much as I do enjoy winter, I'm glad that we are not going to be getting 40 centimeters of snow.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, well, some folks who are there and some folks who flew out before this happened in Miami and hearing about it. But the pictures tell the story about what's going on in places like Calgary and Brooks and Lethbridge, Medicine Hat. Southern Alberta is inundated with snow and more snow and more snow.
Yeah, just keeps on coming.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Week after week.
But thankfully, it'll be your fast-moving Alberta Clipper, and it'll push south, but not before it does the damage. For ourselves, however, we're dealing with -21 that feels like -28. Partly cloudy evening, with 1 or 2 breaks, yes. -20 in Cold Lake and -22 in the Battlefords. Some more clear skies in parts of Saskatchewan, but the cold Arctic air continues to be our headlining show. -8 in Jasper, snow falling there. Well, let me introduce you to a new phrase, bucket a drop. How about that? Yeah, -8 in Jasper. Contrast that with -23 in Saskatoon, -22 in Melfort, -21 in Meadow Lake. Yeah, pretty much what it is on this end of the equation compared to what it is on the other side there. And as we go far to the early hours of the morning, pretty much of the same, -26, -28, feeling like anywhere from -35 to -38, and the winds averaging around 15 kilometers per hour there. As we look forward to the day and the afternoon, -17, -19 at best, with the accompanying wind chill probably in the mid-20s. And again, that's pretty much what we have been seeing. And then the next 7 days, then it changes out a bit, mind you. -9 on Saturday, so that's a chance of getting back into at least the minus single digits. And then maybe -2 on Tuesday with some blue skies, and then -4 next Wednesday. But notice every time it warms up a bit, the precipitation, the chance of it at least, goes up to into the 20s, 25% Saturday, Sunday, Monday, easing off on Tuesday, and then some more of it is possible again next Wednesday. That's the next 7 days.